Jennifer, and I'm the LSA for our Chesterville branch. And thank you for joining me because today we're going to make a necklace using binary code. So what's binary code, you wonder? You guys have probably heard of this. It's STEAM, S-T-E-A-M, stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. M is for math. So today we're going to do some math and we're also going to do some art. And you can see how the two are connected. So today, as I said, we're going to make a binary code necklace. So binary code is how computers talk. It consists of zeros and ones. That's it, zeros and ones. And you can think of these zeros and ones as on-off switches. So when the computer sees a 0 or a 1, it'll either turn on or turn off. So bit stands for binary digit, and that's the smallest unit of binary information. So each 0, each 1 is a bit. When you have 8 bits, it's called a byte, and maybe you've heard this in computer terms. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert letters into binary code. And we're going to use the chart to do it. So I don't know if hopefully you can see it. We will put it up for you. So my name is Jennifer. So that's a pretty long name. And what I've done to prepare is I've decided to use red and blue as my on and off. And I use yellow in between my letters so that you'll be able to see that each clump of 8 beads between the yellow represents a letter. So the first thing I had to do was kind of use that chart to figure out my name. And I actually put the colors on that I actually want to use. So for the letter J, for instance, it says black, white, black, black, white, black, white, black. But in my case, I've changed those black and whites to red and blue. So you'll notice with all my letters, I wrote them down the side. So my name is J-E-N-N-I-F-O. Such a long name, I had to go to another page, E-R. All the letters, the first 4 bits are all the same. They all consist of blue, red, blue, blue, all the way down. It's the last 4 bits that decide what letter it's going to be. So the J is blue, red, blue, blue, red, blue, red, blue. So what I've done is pulled those beads out, made little piles of them. I have piles of red, piles of blue, piles of yellow. And I have strung already the letters J, E, and N. So as you can see, this is going to be a really long necklace when I get my whole name on there. So remember I said the letter J is blue, red, blue, blue. They're all the same at the beginning. Then it goes red, blue, red, blue. So this little chunk here is the letter J. J, and then I put the yellow so that you'll know the next clump of beads, the next byte of beads, so that's 8 bits. I've got blue, red, blue, blue, because the 4 are always the same at the beginning. And then I go blue, red, blue, red. That's the letter E. I put a yellow so you'll know, J-E. Then I've decided I gotta look at my chart and I do N. So again, blue, red, blue, blue, always the same at the beginning. And then I have red, 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 blue with a yellow. So that's an N. So far I've spelt Jen. When you're stringing your beads, I've used a stretchy cord, but you can use any kind of cord you want. I've also got these nice cords here you could use. These are sparkly, and again, they're just from the dollar store, or even if you just have regular string at your house, you can use that as well. What I did with my very first bead was I sort of looped it around so that kind of holds. So I put my cord through and then I went back through again. It's kind of a placeholder, and that way, when I'm putting on the rest of my beads, it's not going to fall off the end, and I'll have to start all over again because they'll be all over the floor. So I'm going to work with you here. We're going to make another N. So remember, in my situation, blue, red, blue, blue. That's the first four, always the same. Then, to complete my N, I need red, 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 blue, and a yellow to designate the end of my N. So now I have made a necklace in binary that says Jenn. And of course, I've got a lot more to go. So if you have a short name, you're pretty lucky. You can do this really quickly. So you just continue on like that. So the key is you need to have your alphabet chart, and then you can go ahead and make your name. And you don't have to use red and blue. You can use green and orange, black and green, whatever colors you want. And I had my crayons handy because that just helps me keep in my head which beads. You put on your color, and then you know how in advance, and then you can do each letter at a time so you don't have to keep looking it up. So let me show you what that looks like. You can see I put the beads down. So if I did all my letters in advance, put all the beads on all the right colors, then I just have to go one at a time and string them up, putting a yellow in between. And then I'd have my necklace finished. So, kind of boring for you to sit here and watch me do mine. So we'll just pause, and I'll come back and show you what the whole name looks like, and you can do yours, and then we'll meet up and we'll see what they look like. Hi, welcome back. So I've strung all my letters on my necklace. So let's see what I've done here. I've also looped my last bead in an attempt to make sure that all my beads stay together so I can show you. So basically, J, this is a J, this is an E. I have two N's, so you can see they're exactly the same. I is between here, F, that's an E, and my final letter, whoops, my blue bead here, R. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads for each letter, 8 bits. 8 bits makes 1 bite. Each letter is a bite. So there, now I have my necklace completed, and you can see I have created art using math. You can think of binary as a secret code. So if you make a necklace for your best friend and it says bestie, or maybe it has their name on it, they'll know what all these beads mean, but nobody else will. So it's a secret. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.